It's Taking Back Canada with Katie. It's Sunday. Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to do a really quick follow-up on the short that I did the other day on BC nurses' revolt against mask mandate. I got some really great responses. One from a terminated nurse who lives on Vancouver Island. She gave me some inside information I wanted to share with you. And I also heard from a very old family friend who now works in healthcare.
A friend of mine was recently hired to work in a large hospital on Vancouver Island. She's an RN, and she was hired and booked to work. She's hired as a casual. She's booked to work 2 weeks of orientation, and on just like a day or two before she had to start, the mask mandate was announced. She actually has an exemption note from her doctor. She seriously cannot wear a mask, but so she was very pleasantly surprised when she showed up at work and none of her coworkers are wearing masks. There's huge pushback in her location, and so that's pretty exciting. I'm also trolling some hospital employee union pages. I'm a former employee, but they don't know that. So they haven't figured it out. So myself and another coworker who were terminated in 2021 for not doing the job, we are both trolling those websites, those Facebook pages, and asking good questions and stirring up a little trouble and kind of mocking people in an innocent way. We're having a lot of fun doing it. Some of the complaints are from people that are mask wearers, mask holes, as I call them, and they're complaining about their coworkers not wearing masks. And the point of view that the non-mask wearers have is, go ahead and wear a mask if you want. Just don't push it on us. There's huge pushback, and it's so exciting to see this.
And then here's her response when I asked, is Colona complying then? I think so. A nurse lost her full-time position and was made casual and isn't getting hours. She was unjabbed and had been terminated, but got her position 3 months ago. She may have been from Interior Health around Colona. So after I released this little short, I had heard from my friend who I just played for you about how it's going on Vancouver Island with the revolt. And then I heard from an old family friend. Hey, Katie, so far no one on the island is following the mask mandate. Been almost 2 weeks now and I have yet to put on a mask or even been asked to. I work in healthcare and I'm in and out of hospitals every day here. To which I replied, love to hear that. Hold the line. It sounds right now only contained to Vancouver Island. If you watch the short, I just put it out about, was it a week ago, 6 days ago? Find it because it's my last short. And, it covers the island. So it's interesting because I asked this person about Colona and they're not revolting there. Apparently the powers that be are being really strict. So it's so important that the nurses unite on this. It's going to be interesting to take a look at this, if it just kind of peters off to nothing or if it grows. And I took a quick look at, Googling some things to see the responses out there with the media, and only Western Standard and another little organization has covered really the truth. The mainstream media is only touching on it in a way of, oh my God, the poor nurses will have to deal with those terrible anti-maskers. So, we didn't expect them to tell the truth anyway, but I really hope this grows. Mass non-compliance is what we're going to need. So I Googled Nurse Revolt Masks Vancouver Island, BC. And this one's just virtue signaling that, they're scared that all the bad anti-maskers are going to be mean. But Western Standard did a pretty decent article. And, look, there's me. Look at that. I like how they say YouTube 4 views. Yeah, there's a little more than that. But there I am. And the rest is just old, like from 2020. So let's have a look at Western Standard. Exclusive, BC nurse risking it all and stand against mask mandate. She argued the blanket mandates present significant challenges that deserve consideration. And I'll just kind of quickly roll through it, and I'll leave the link so you can see it yourself. But update, I was told either I had to comply or lose my full-time position. We'll see if I get fired again. And then I just thought it was interesting, though, that I'm not anti-mask. For instance, where is she? She went on to say, personally disagree with requiring healthy individuals without symptoms to wear masks for 12-hour shifts, arguing that numerous studies indicate wearing masks for extended periods can be detrimental to health. Inhaling your own germs and breathing carbon dioxide is not advisable, she added. As someone with asthma, I find it extremely difficult to breathe while wearing a mask for such long durations. Many residents have dementia and often become scared or confused when they see staff wearing masks, and that confusion can escalate their behaviors. A gentle smile and caring face can significantly help to de-escalate and calm individuals with dementia. So then I typed in a Nurse REVOLT Masks BC, and of course you get the same old propaganda that nurses are begging for it. But we get an honest one here, Longwoods Publishing, BC nurses protest mask policy. More than 100 BC nurses penned a letter this week to BC's provincial health officer calling for an end to the province's requirement that unvaccinated healthcare workers wear a mask throughout flu season. So again, a similar policy in Ontario was struck down by arbitrator James Hayes, found scant evidence of the use reducing transmission of influenza to patients. That led Saskatchewan to review its policy, and Alberta is stalling implementation of its own. So I'll leave the link for this one too. So there you have it. We're certainly not going to have the mainstream media telling the truth. They're going to give their slant, but it's out there. It's be really interesting to watch other cities around British Columbia copy Vancouver Island, one of the most woke parts of BC. So it's really refreshing and exciting. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. It's a short one. See you later.